Hey everybody, welcome back to your channel, American Rod Shop. My name is Solon, and just as I promised, I have gone all the way out to the West Coast to find the viewers out in that area some cars that they might get a good deal on in this video. Now, before we get started, if you haven't done so yet, please like, subscribe, and share. It won't cost you a dime. Help this little channel to grow. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell. That will notify you when the next video is coming out, and it's going to be all about vintage and classic and hot rod pickup trucks. So that'd be a good one to watch. Stay tuned. But right now, I want to remind everyone that if you're interested in buying any of the cars that you see in the video tonight, all you have to do is go over to the video's description, click on the word more once the title pops up, scroll down, and you'll see the car links to each car there in the descriptions listing. Click on those and it'll take you straight to the car ad. Tonight's commentary question is this: what type of car did you learn to drive in? I learned how to drive in a 1952 Chevrolet Sedan Deluxe. It was my dad's car. I loved that old car, and that's where I learned to keep it between the ditches. What kind of car did you learn to drive? And if you will, drop it in the comments for fun, and we will see what everybody has to say. Now let's get into this West Coast car video with number one. Now I was fairly surprised to find that most of the West Coast cars were pretty reasonable. I had always heard that the closer you got to the West Coast, the more expensive the cars got. Could be in some areas, but across the board, I think I found some pretty good deals for you guys. Anytime you can find any Tri-5 Chevrolets under $15,000 that runs and drives, got a pretty solid body and good running car, is always a deal. And this one's no exception. 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air Townsman station wagon, listed for $13,500 a week ago in Brigham City, Utah. The car's been driven 59,000 miles since the motor's been rebuilt. Has a manual transmission. The exterior color is blue, and the interior color is gray, brown, and white. The seller's selling this car because he's found another car that he wants to try and get. So this 1956 Chevrolet 210 Townsman wagon has a 265 V8 with 3-speed manual transmission. Runs and drives great. Body is pretty solid overall, but does need some work. Interior is all there for your pattern, but does need to be restored. The glass is good. The chrome overall is very good for its age, and the seller can send more pictures to the interested person. $13,500 or best offer. And like I said, guys, anytime you can find a Tri-5 Chevrolet running and driving under $15,000 is always a good deal. But this one's negotiable, may get it cheaper. Number two, 1958 Chevrolet Nomad, listed for an astounding $11,500 2 days ago in Post Falls, Idaho. Now the mileage on this car is listed at being over 100,000 miles. It shows it has an automatic transmission. The exterior color is green and the interior color is white rolled pleat. Has a clean title. Seller's description is as follows: 1958 Chevrolet 2-door Nomad wagon. This vehicle has Frenched antenna, a mild custom to the body, 59 Cadillac taillights, a 350 V8 with turbo 350 transmission, runs and drives excellent. It looks better in the pictures than it actually does in person. It does need to have the paint redone, but the car is mechanically sound. Floors have been repaired in the past and are still solid. Rockers are solid, and the interior is about a 7 out of 10 on the scale. But it needs a little work to be nice, fun to drive, and turns lots of heads. There you go, guys. A Nomad of all things, $11,500 or best offer. This one most definitely gets my Editor's Choice Award. Number three. In tonight's video, there are car prices to fit every budget. This one's here a little bit higher up the scale, but unfortunately the seller doesn't list a lot about it, but I will give you what he lists. 1940 Plymouth Coupe, listed for $19,000 in Fallbrook, California. The car's been driven only 300 miles since its restoration. Exterior color is beige and the interior color is beige. Seller's description is as follows. 1940 Plymouth Road King with an inline 6-cylinder. A really nice car, runs and drives great. Recent restoration, can be either show or a daily driver. Just a beautiful overall coupe, one that will turn heads definitely when you drive it down the road. Number 4, 1955 Plymouth Savoy, listed for only $8,000 a week ago in Santa Ana, California. Now the mileage on this car is listed at 1,356 miles since its build. Has an automatic transmission. The exterior color is green and the interior color is green. And it has a clean title. Seller's description is as follows. 1955 Plymouth Savoy 4-door. Shaved rear door handles. Mooney's custom steering wheel. Dual side lake pipes. Coker white wall tires, metallic green paint, has the original flathead 6 with the PowerFlight 2-speed automatic transmission, does have new spark plug wires, new spark plugs, the carburetor has been rebuilt and is running great, the new battery's been changed over to a 12-volt conversion, new rear shocks and lowering blocks, the tags are up to date, and the vehicle is a running and driving car. Willing to trade for a pre-1959 Ford 4-door running and tags up to date. Matching car numbers and pink slip is also available. She's a head turner for a Mopar lover. I say even for $8,000, anybody's got to love that car. Number 5, 1965 Mustang GT, listed for $18,500 in Sandy, Utah. Now, this shows this vehicle driven 1,000 miles since its build, has an automatic transmission. The exterior color is blue and the interior color is black, and the vehicle has a clean title. Seller's description is as follows. 1965 Ford Mustang GT. This is a very fun car and gets attention everywhere he goes. It has a 289 V8 with a 4-barrel Edelbrock carburetor. It is a 3-speed automatic transmission. Very nice looking car with a very nice interior. Has a CD stereo that does not power on, but the seller hasn't had a chance to look into why it's not coming on. The VIN number shows it's a 289 CID 4V V8, 225 horsepower from the factory. Don't miss this car. It is sure to sell fast. $18,500 or best offer, and guys, I bet it will sell fast. Okay guys, we're on the back straightaway of this home video, coming around with number 6, 1974 Plymouth Roadrunner, listed for $12,997 in Temecula, California. Mileage is listed at 39,007 miles since its build. Has automatic transmission, the exterior color is gold, and the interior color is black, and it has a clean title. Seller's description is as follows. What a classic. This is a real 74 Roadrunner. It's the perfect project or cruiser car. Roar down the streets in this big body muscle. 318 engine with upgraded 340 heads. Starts first time and runs smooth the second it starts idling. Edelbrock air intake, new Flowmaster exhaust, new staggered American racing rims, new starter battery, no overheating issues. Car is street worthy as it sits. Interior is mostly complete. Gauges all work, as well as the interior lights and the exterior lights are all working. Door cards are not perfect and snag door jambs just slightly when opening. Radio system appears to be complete, but is currently not working. The car was purchased with an accident dent on the right rear passenger panel of the trunk. It has been bumped in a few inches, as well as the bumper appears to be tweaked on the corner in the picture. the vehicle does show some light surface rust also, as can be seen in the photos. But like the seller says, a great project or cruiser car. $12,997 or best offer. And guys, I think this one could be really negotiated if you put on your negotiation hats and go after it if you're interested in it. I think it'd be a great buy. 4 more cars to go with number 7. I have always loved this body style. This is a 1966 Oldsmobile Toronado, listed for only $8,500 in Randall, Washington. That shows the mileage listed as an original 95,000 miles. Has an automatic transmission. The exterior color is turquoise and the interior color is turquoise. The seller is the second owner. The vehicle comes with a clean title. Seller's description as follows: 1966 Olds Toronado has the original paint and the original interior. The car runs and drives good. The headlights are stuck in the open position, as most cars of this era seem to experience that problem and do need to be fixed. But only asking $8,500 or best offer, and I think that is a really good deal as well. Coming up on number 8 is a really nice custom vehicle. 1978 Chevrolet El Camino, listed for $12,000 in Mentone, California. Now, the seller lists the mileage at 180,323 miles since its build. Has an automatic transmission. The exterior color is black. The interior color is black. Seller's description is as follows: an excellent running vehicle and everything works. It has a 33-stroker motor, 350 transmission with shift kit, a palsy rear end, clean title. The seller has the pink slip in his hand. He says the registration is good. He says the digital dash Viper alarm is new, has brand new tires. He has invested over $38,000 into the vehicle and has all the receipts for proof. $12,000 or best offer. There you go. I don't know if you could build a car like this one for $12,000, but he's got it all for that price. Number 9. 1959 Ford Ranch station wagon, listed for $14,500 in Bandon, Oregon. Now the seller lists that it has been driven 71,000 miles since its build. It has a manual transmission. The exterior color is black and the interior color is brown, and it has a clean title. Seller's description is as follows: rare 2-door ranch wagon survivor, mostly original condition. Has the original 292 Y-block engine with 3-speed manual transmission. He believes it once had a 2-tone paint job but was repainted, and the seats were redone at some point in its life. He has replaced the fuel tank, has a new sending unit, new radiator, new front brake lines, new tires and wheels. He has owned the car for about 10 years, and the floor pans were replaced before he bought it. Does have some rust issues as expected for this vintage year, but it is a solid car. He's added a tachometer, oil pressure gauge, and seat belts. Original gauges all work as well. Needs the heater core rebuilt. The wipers and horn also do not work. However, it runs and drives very well. He bought the car in California and brought it to Oregon. It has been stored in his shop and not stored outside. The sellers only drove it in good weather to car shows, and it is quite the attention getter. Someone can take it to the next level or use it as a daily driver. $14,500 or best offer. Number 10. I have always loved this car ever since I saw it, this model in American Graffiti. I hope one day to own one. 1958 Chevrolet Delray, listed for $8,000 in Hillsboro, Oregon. Now, the mileage on this car is unlisted, but it does list that it has a manual transmission. The exterior color is black and the interior color is gray. The car does have a clean title. Seller's description is as follows: this is a 1958 Chevy Delray with a straight 6-cylinder, 3-speed manual transmission. All glass is good. The body is good. Runs and drives nice. Black satin paint with chrome reverse rims and pinstripes makes this car a head turner and draws attention from everybody that walks by it. Just a great running, driving little car, $8,000 or best offer. Okay, we have made it to the end of another great video. I hope you have sincerely enjoyed these California cars and these Utah and Oregon cars, all from the West Coast. Some pretty good deals out there, I think. If you will, please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Our next video, like I said, is going to be about classic and vintage and hot rod pickup trucks. Join us. See you in the next video.